notified. And each of these guys independently gets their notification. Okay, make sense? Okay, so let's compress this down a little bit, because that gets a little bit big. If we're going to only be using one listener, one observer on these things, you don't really need a class, a separate class name. You don't really need a separate class for it. So what we can do is, early on in Java, they added these things called anonymous inner classes, and they're pretty ugly. But the idea here is that instead of creating a separate class with a name on it called button reporter, we're just saying, I want to create a new subclass of action listener, or a new implementer of action listener here. And here's the guts right there. And well, actually goes through that guy there. So you can actually code that thing in line, and it's a little bit more compressed. It doesn't take up as much space, and it doesn't pollute your namespace with an extra name that you really didn't need. Okay, make sense there? And if I run this, I'm going to get just that single button was pressed being reported there. Now in Java 8, they added in lambdas. Which make this even more readable. Now we can see that here, we're basically taking that anonymous inner class and compressing it down even further. We're saying, I'm going to implement some interface that this guy's expecting, taking a single argument, and then here's the body of the code. And that's a lot more readable now. It's really just boiling it down to what we care about, what we want to execute. Okay. Now, if you're interested more in how lambdas work, I did a talk, I don't know, 6 months ago or so on lambdas. If you go to javadude.com, you can see the video for that underneath articles.